How many people here have worked for a boss they love? Raise your hand. If your boss is here, raise your hand higher. Okay. All right. How many people here have worked for a boss that can probably use some advice on how to do things a little bit better, right? We all have. We all have. You know, from as long as I can remember, Chief shared his story yesterday, and that was a great one. Thank you very much for that. As long as I can remember, I wanted to be a firefighter. I grew up in South Florida. My great-grandfather raised me. I did not know my father at all. And as he raised me, I can remember standing on the side of the road during Christmas time, watching the fire trucks, the white fire trucks, drive down the road, blowing their air horns, flashing their lights, with Santa Claus on top throwing candy canes to all the children lined across the road. That's my earliest memory of a fire department, and my earliest memory of wanting to become a firefighter. That dream and that passion never went away from me. I told the chief earlier, I said, we're probably long lost brothers, because we have so much in common, we need to sit and talk. Like him, I dropped out of high school, took my GED. 2 weeks later, I was in the fire academy getting my butt kicked, learning how to be a firefighter. I spent many months going through the rigors and the training of learning how to be a firefighter like we all did. We all had a passion for the job. I traded in my tennis shoes for my thinking cap, and I ended up going to EMT school, and then I went on to paramedic school. And then in August 17th of 1988 was the first day I was going to get to live out the first day of my dream. It's the first day I was going to report for duty at the fire department. And of all the fire departments I could work for, which one do you think I landed at? The same one where I watched the fire trucks drive down the road. Not only did I get to live out my childhood dream, but I got to do it in the community I grew up in. Not a whole lot of us can say that. Actually, probably a lot of you can, but that's not normal in South Florida, where I grew up. I can remember my first day, being a little bit nervous, stomach in a knot, going to work, asking myself, can I really do this? Will I fit in? Will the guys like me? Will I be able to take all of that training and put it together and make a difference in somebody's life when the 911 call came in? You know, they say that fear and excitement have the same physiological effects on us. The only difference is one is nervousness with a negative response, and one is nervousness with a positive response. That day I was feeling both. I got to work, and it was just like any other fire department you could think of, just like today. You walk in, the bay doors are open, the trucks are in the bay, everybody's moving around, the off-duty shift is putting their gear away, everybody's kind of high-fiving, you have a good shift, the oncoming crew's coming in, gathering up their stuff. I got to meet my crew, got to meet my partner, Alan. We talked for a little bit, did our introductions, I got to know the guys, and then I was the paramedic assigned to the med unit, day one. And Alan and I are in the back of the truck, and he's showing me how to do our inventory of our vehicle, like a good senior firefighter would, like you'd expect him to. Took me under his wing, and he's going to show me the ropes. And as we're going through the process, he asked me a question that should have been a simple one. It turned out to not be such a simple question. And he looked at me and said, hey, Chris, since we're on the med unit today, I want to make sure you're good with your medical protocols. I said, huh? I said, I want to make sure you're good with your medical protocols. waited for a second, hoping my stomach would stop doing somersaults. And I finally got up the courage to tell him that I had not studied any medical protocols. And to tell you that the look on his face was a worried look would be an understatement. He asked me, well, why wouldn't you study your protocols? I said, nobody gave it to me. I didn't know I was supposed to study protocols. And before I knew it, he disappeared. Yeah. I'm thinking, holy cow, where'd he go? Where'd my wingman just go, right? It wasn't very long, he came back, he stuck his head in the back of the truck and he said, fire chief wants to see you. Before, my stomach was doing somersaults. Now I'm ready to run. The big dog wants to see me on day one. So I grabbed my uniform, threw my shirt on, buttoned it up. I headed into the station, and I started making my way down the hallway towards the fire chief's office. You ever have an experience where something bad is happening and time seems to slow down? That hallway felt like it was a mile long that morning. I didn't think I was going to ever get to the end. I wasn't sure if this was going to be my first day or my last day.